Firstly, do I have everybody's undivided attention?
Yes, sir.
Is everybody looking at me? Is everybody listening to me? Yes. I'm a teacher. I need to do this time and again, over and over. Yes. My name is Amit Kazure. I'm 30 years old. I know you're very surprised. I don't look a day older than 22 years old. Thank you so much. And just, I decided to do this open mic. And then for the last 4 days, I have been thinking, what should I actually speak on? I have finally reached the venue. I was also going to get my mother along with me, that Mom, you have to see me perform. This afternoon I told her, Mom, please do not see me perform because I do not know what am I going to speak on today. I reached the venue with my very dear friend. We were sitting there and I did what a person would do from my generation. I know all of us are young and we are from the same generation. I logged into ChatGPT and I asked, listen ChatGPT, I'm at an open mic situation. I'm a content writer. I'm a teacher. I've also been an anchor. What should I do? Quickly tell me. ChatGPT has told me, okay, this is perfect. Looking at your strengths, let us decide what you can do. The first thing it said is, do not do poetry. I was like, excuse me, why are you humiliating me? I was like, okay, no problem. Secondly, do not speak on philosophy. I was like, how do you know I do not have a brain? And third, it told me, do not try to enforce humor. I was like, वही तो बिक रहा है इंडिया में और क्या बिक रहा है? वो भी ना करूँ तो फिर मैं exactly करूँ क्या? Then it said, let us now talk about the solutions. We should talk about a failed presentation. Imagine you told me not to talk about poetry and it is telling me to talk about a failed presentation. So ChatGPT, my history in ChatGPT tells me इस बंदे में ज़्यादा दिमाग है नहीं, इसका तो presentation ही fail हुआ होगा. I was like, this is enough humiliation for today. Second, it tells me, why don't you speak about a date? I was like, ouch, you don't need to remind me that I'm single at 30, let's not go there. And third, it tells me, why don't you talk about your gym movement? I was like, how does ChatGPT know I do not work out? I actually do, but my body is just like my bank balance, it's never seen to me, to anybody else around at all. So I said, okay, let us also now drop that. So what should I speak on is the question. Honestly, I want to speak on about my ordinary life because there is nothing really extraordinary about it. We have constantly been told, we have constantly been asked, and especially at 30, the question is, beta कार ले ली, घर कब ले रहे हो, शादी कब कर रहे हो, 2 बच्चे तो हो जाने चाहिए थे. So I really want to talk about my ordinary life where I could not, or maybe I do not want to achieve all the extraordinary things that everybody around us constantly expects from us. So in my very ordinary life, what do I exactly do? Every morning I wake up and I eat overnight oats with my lactose-free milk. Because you know what, I'm also I'm a vegetarian and I'm lactose intolerant. How do I tell God, भगवान आपने मुझे गरीब बना दिया है, बीमारियां आपने अमीरों वाली दे दी है, मैं कहाँ से लाऊं almond milk? मैं नहीं ला सकता almond milk और coconut milk. I can't do all of this, but it is what it is now and there is no other solution. Then I convince myself, listen, you need to go to the gym. Because apparently everybody needs a baddie out there. If you are not a baddie, you are not going to get anybody in life. And I also know at 30, if I'm not doing my yoga and my gym, I can't even sustain till 40. Have you all seen the AQI? We are not going to survive for the next 5 years. Let us just exercise and do yoga. Next, I then open my laptop. I should be actually honest and grateful. I actually like my job, yes. Unlike everybody else, and I feel very, very sorry for them, I have a good job. I'm a content writer. I get to anchor a lot of events. So in the morning, I'm writing about sustainable solutions, and the evening, I'm dancing at Navratri and anchoring at Diwali. So life has been very ordinary and very beautiful. But you know what? All of this is not enough. Because when do we actually give a lot of importance to living a very beautiful, satisfied, ordinary life for ourselves? We always want to live what others expect out of us. My generation is going through a crisis, I would say. We are millennials, born somewhere between 90s to 2000s. stuck between understanding Gen Z fashion and not being able to accept that now maybe I am becoming a part of the past. Stuck between, I really want to eat dal chawal, but listen, this weekend we need to pick out and go to a bougie cafe because how can I be left behind? And at the same time, we really want to travel the world because Ye Jawani Hai Diwani dropped right when millennials were growing up. And at the same time, the minute we wanted to travel, COVID hit us. And we were now sitting at home. So a lot of ordinary things have actually happened in my life. But you know what is the best part about all of this? Through all of this, I was very, very happy. I did not fall prey for anything. And I knew that we'll be drinking my oat milk, overnight oats. Yeah, with almond milk, there is no other choice. Maybe going to the gym and doing the same yogasans every day. And maybe doing the same job for the last 6 years actually can make you happy. It is very, very important to each one of us that we actually know what is onto our plate rather than expecting and constantly wanting to know what else do I constantly want. Be grateful today for a very beautiful life that will be built tomorrow by your happiness.